for some football now from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Off we go from the Sunshine State. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Open man, his tight end string. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
You know, Mike, there's so many coaches that they want to really ease the rookie quarterback into the game, give him a couple easy completions, but not in this case. They're going to let him continue to push the ball downfield like we saw here on the first play. They're going to hope it continues to work out.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw a fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, it is their rookie quarterback from your alma mater, Greg, University of Miami.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. In motion, Shakir. They'll look to throw. He's got the connection there. Joshua Palmer. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. He'll drop the throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Wow, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now this time, he'll set up to throw. This one complete to Palmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
On second down, Cook, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Foye Aluakun with the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So we come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7. On the handoff, this is good, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on third down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
For the Bills field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
making the field goal to open up the scoring. The kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready now for their second drive. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Bills' 49-yard line.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. He takes off.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. In motion goes Cooks. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, that's the veteran, Cooks.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll look to throw. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Buffalo.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll swing this one out to Cook, and that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. After this timeout, here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. Pass caught by Shaquille. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the air one more time. He connects with Palmer on that one. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. And they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw here is complete.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
2nd down, they need 7. That's Palmer, the man in motion. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the 1st half, first one of the 2nd half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
Just 1 second remaining in this 1st half, and they will kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket, And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. First half playing out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
While the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bills first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Bills first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and a yard. Moving to his right. He'll try and get there, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
That's good for Jaguars. First down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
We'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he skips away nicely for that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Jacksonville.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's Hunter. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
And he will score! Game on! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5.
Jaguars 7.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Ground, it's Cook to start this drive. From up and down, just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now he'll run. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. His ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and And a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown, but he'll set his team up with first and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, like, I thought he was wrong. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Quite a turn of events. This is first and goal at the 3. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. The linebacker, Matt Milano, in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
That's swung out to ETN. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Brendan Spade. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5.
Jaguars 14.
So, things a little more interesting now back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throw on the run is complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll drop to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They'll come up here, first and 10. In motion goes Cooks. Throwing now on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on second and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And third down coming up.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now timeout for Jacksonville. They're second as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. Oh, they had a shot there. It hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone, and it will come back out to the 20. The Jaguars offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's made right side by Thomas. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Here is 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll run with Cook. Ooh. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
Pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills have taken a 4-point advantage.
Jaguars 22.
final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. 2 feet across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a road win here for the Bills. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL.